Hey yo. Peace and blessings, fam. Peace and blessings, man. It's your kinfolk DMR. Hey, we got an exclusive interview going tonight, man. You know it's a special night. I'm rocking on a Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that's tapping in on the Instagram. Salute to everybody on the YouTube and on the Facebook, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we finna get right into it. I hope everybody having a good night tonight. You know, I'm finna bring up my partner, man, my New Jersey partner, my commission brother. You know what I'm saying? This is a real good dude right here, man. Real talented dude. Put out his own docu-series or documentary. You know, I want to let my man speak for himself. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna bring him up right now. My nigga Ray Landski, man. What's good, fam?
Peace and blessings, fam. Peace and blessings. Trying to get on the gram.
Yeah. We live around this bitch, man. You know, hey, man. For everybody out there, man, I just want to let y'all know, man. You know, this a solid dude, right? I actually pulled up in Jersey and tapped in, like I always tell this story, man. Shit, so far we done did like the Grammy Museum, the Book of Hove, Rock the Bells. Like we done did some legendary shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hackensack.
Yeah.
Prestos. Can't forget Prestos, you know? Can't forget Prestos.
Yeah, Prestos be showing big love. Yeah, man. Everybody, this is my partner, man. My commission brother, New Jersey, tapping in. This Ray Landski, y'all. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know. You know, man, tell us a little bit about Ray Landski, man, you know, and the upbringing and everything and what brought you to how you are today, fam.
Y'all, first of all, listen, shout outs to Back to the Lab and the whole hip hop commission. You feel me? You know, Chop It Up, Bump, AZ De Niro, you know, the list goes on. Well, first, you know, was pretty much, you know, born and raised in the South first before I was actually raised first. So for people who don't know, I was raised in the South first. So for all who always have receptive vitality energy, now you know where it comes from. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, of course, you know, I'm a barber. People know me as a barber, for a professional barber for over 24 years.
Oh yeah, you're a legend in them barber streets, man.
I try to. I just play my part, and you know, I'm just appreciative with the blessings that came. However, been a barber for those years. I know it's me. I'm a hip hop head, and you know, I will debate. I'm known to debate. So that influenced me to make a hip history, which was also influenced by the of that era. This was during the time of the DVD era when you had the Smack DVD. The list goes on, and of course, DVD era entries. So that right there is, you know, pretty much sums it up how influenced this project to be created.
Already, man. So a little backstory on the project. Now, I think I got some of it right, man. You said this was footage from back in the day that was put in the vault, that was put in the time capsule, right?
Absolutely, it was. Yep.
Yeah. Run that story to me again, because I love the way it's the full circle thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, usually sometimes shit get lost in the sauce, but I mean, you actually kept that shit. Like, tell us that story, man.
So we in fall 2005 recorded 2006 up until 2010, put in a time capsule and retrieved from the time capsule 2020 during the lockdown. Pretty much was influenced by just many documentaries. Put it out for a film festival deadline. Festival deadline to be exact. And by the grace of God, we won the first film festival for best documentary.
Man, that's what's up right there. Hey, and this is the same video that I probably said this before, but I like telling this story, that I watched on a phone that was propped up on top of a pizza box at a brewery in Hackensack, New Jersey.
Hackensack.
And then
Hackensack, yep.
And then he turned it into an award-winning documentary. Like, this is Ray Landski, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know. Like, my man is really, like, capturing a moment. Well, he captured a moment, put it in the capsule, put it in the time machine. Well, not a time capsule. I'm talking about a time machine. Like, we on some Back to the Future type shit. But, yeah, put it in the time capsule, man, and actually brought the shit back out. What was that, like 15-something years later? 15? Something like, you say 2004? Like, yeah. So
2000 and from we recorded from 2006 to 2000 and put in, stashed away until 2020.
Yeah. See, that's some,
and 2000, right? And
that's some real shit.
We won. Yep, 2022 we won for best documentary.
Okay, so tell people about it, man. This is you gotta respect the legacy, the legends of hip hop legacy. You gotta respect the legends of hip hop legacy. Now, this is the Jersey edition.
This is Jersey's impact.
Yeah.
So far, you've seen all three.
You already know. You already know. So here's what I want to ask you before you get into what the documentary is about. The series. What would hip hop be like without Jersey? Who wouldn't be in the game if it wasn't for Jersey? Like, just remind cats real quick.
You just asked me what would hip hop be without Jersey.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Like, who are some of the cats we wouldn't have in the game right now if it wasn't for Jersey?
When it comes to hip hop, without Jersey, hell, Redman, by Nature, Queen Latifah. I'm gonna stop right there.
Yeah.
Now, for those who are listening, those who are watching, just think about what I just that's carried with every name that I just not to mention the Poor Righteous Teachers, not to mention the Sugar Hill Gang, and Joe Button.
Yeah.
Well, the list goes on. A Griselda member, Mark Hami.
All right.
Actually, Chill Rob G. And these are classic creatives. What's hip hop without hip hop parade? I'll wait.
Yeah, you already know. That's a good anthem at any sports arena. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna always rock. All right, so tell us about the documentary, man. You say this is Jersey's impact. You know what I'm saying? Tell us about the documentary. Who are you highlighting as the volumes go on? You know what I'm saying? So who got some of the spotlight on 1 and 2 and now we up to 3? Like, bring us up to speed a little bit.
So for part one, we're honoring and highlighting Naughty by Nature. Uh, we honor like Tretch on part one. Also, we have Redman and Joe Button. So their stories are pretty much also story told by a Flavor Unit member. And part two pretty much covers, goes into Rod Digger with the Outsiders.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Also was a part of the foundation. He signed with Dr. Dre. For those who don't know, it goes into paying homage to Latifah and you know the Sugar Hill Gang Flavor Unit. And on
Mm-hmm.
part two, we Vinny, and over to part three, we also highlight again, but we pay homage to KG. So because of the timing of the documentary, instead of putting Naughty in one story,
Mm-hmm.
it in three. We split it in three.
I
Part
like
one
that.
is part Vinny, and part three is Full Circle with K. So and the list goes on, and it's definitely stories, and it's highlighting, the you know, definitely a message.
Mm-hmm.
Every doc so it's definitely a message for those who are along those lanes in a music career or whatever. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you're in the journey of legends. You know, um, you're in Jersey. You will be familiar with the impact and culture. Uh, but to put it in a nutshell,
Mm-hmm.
uh, overall, this docu series is based on how hip hop made an impact, and in return, how Jersey made an impact on hip hop.
Right. Right on. Hey, cause I can tell you like this, man. From my own experience, man. I remember that blue cover with that Candyland looking swirl thing on it. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, which was Sugar Hill's logo. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Hill Records logo. Uh, that was like shit, late '70s, early '80s probably, and
Yes, yeah.
that's around the time when the music. Now I'm not saying the culture because the culture had been here, but the music part of hip hop really started coming to the forefront. So you can say that Sugar Hill Records started the shit. You know what I'm saying? And that came from Jersey. You know. Well, I ain't gonna say started it, but let's say put the first commercial track on wax or something like that. Would it be safe to say something like that?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, talk about
Absolutely.
talk
First recorded.
talk about the original days, like the Sugar Hill, and who's that, Sylvia Robinson. She might be related to me because I'm a Robinson. You know what I'm saying? So might have some connection up in there somewhere. But tell us a little bit about the beginning, the origins and everything, man, in New Jersey and hip hop and all that, from your research and everything.
Oh, shout out to the excuse me, family, and you know uh, Hill Records,
Mm-hmm.
and Sugar Hill Records. Records, they only think of most people only think of don't 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 don't. Rappers Delight, not knowing it had Rappers Delight. It had Series 5. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going, you know. And at the same time, yeah, I heard that, but that's responding to Sat on the YouTube live,
Yeah, yeah.
and and most of all, for those who don't know, uh, it is being passed on currently right now through Lady Luck is the niece of Sylvia Robinson.
Oh, I ain't know that, fam. I'm today years old.
Yeah, so shout out to Luck. Chance to see her at the 24 hours apiece, but you know, you know, I'm sure I will, because she's
Mm-hmm.
also featured on the series. We only showed the trailer. We didn't actually show the full feature just yet. However, and of course, Naughty by Nature was also signed. So that's a little spoiler alert right there. For those who
Hmm.
don't know, they to Sugar Hill Records. Yep.
That's crazy. Hey, a little unknown fact. It might be a known fact out there, but I'm just gonna put it out there, man. Back in the days, man, the Ghetto Boys had two members of one of the original lineups, DJ Ready Red and Prince Johnny C. Rest in peace to DJ Ready Red. Yeah, they from Jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? Trenton, New Jersey. And also speaking of Trenton, we got Poor Righteous Teachers coming out of Trenton. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I know a lot of people from other places. They probably don't. They don't know how to separate the cities or whatever in Jersey, because you got your Trenton. You got your Jersey City. Chilltown. You got your Newark. Brick City and all that. So describe the sounds if you can. If it's different sounds from those different cities out there. Do you detect? Can you see different styles in that?
Um, you can when you sometimes uh how much you can detect. They might say it all sounds the same. Just like with Jersey State, people think it's the same thing. They same, but I get it just because it's depending on the region, that the country or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a different sound. I mean, you look at music, listen to Naughty's music, you know, both are dope. You can but at the same time, if you're from Jersey, you can kind of, if you're Starnes, you know anything about Newark, both two of the dopest county. However, the vibes are different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying the vibes is different. That's something like these different styles. You get what I'm saying? And unity vibe in Naughty by Nature's music. Starnes is a pretty much unified city out of that's safe to say. So
Mm-hmm.
and Newark has its own, just known for the raw element. Is also has a city element to it as well. You get what I'm saying? Like because it's like it's pretty much a capital of Essex County. So the vibes are, but it's both dope vibes. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a cat on the documentary that was saying people from outside of the tri-state never really separated New Jersey from New York. It was like they would always kind of the light would always go more to New York cats. and New York record labels and stuff like that. And they couldn't separate the two. Like people from outside of the area can't separate the two. Like, I remember talking to somebody and they mentioned, that I was saying something about New Jersey rappers and they mentioned somebody from New York. And I was like, nah, he from New Jersey. And they was like, well, it's the same thing. And I'm like, nah, it ain't. Because when you from outside, man, unless you really tapped in, you don't know that it's a difference between Jersey and New York, or even the boroughs in New York. You know what I'm saying? The Queens and the Brooklyn and all that. But how would you describe the difference to somebody that's not from out there? Like how would you describe the difference between New York's influence and Jersey's influence on hip hop?
All right, so all right, here's the thing. So let's say, for instance, even pop, right? Let's talk about as far as music in general is more known for like house music. Like house music is a Jersey. Um, New York had its disco era, as well. We have our sound is a little more, no disrespect. I'm just as far as like a Jersey hip hop sound,
Nah, respectfully, I know what you're saying.
respectfully, to a New York gritty sound. Like ours, it's very you have similarities. Don't get me wrong, you have similarities. We can't. It's impossible for us not to have similarities because at the end of the day, the hip hop influence on New Jersey originally came from New York. But at the end of the day, as hip hop grew, the influence on Jersey hip hop from after New York, from Cali. You can energy in some of Northeast by Nature music. You can feel some New York energy in some of Red. You can feel some South and
Yeah,
some of, let's just say, the list goes on. So
yeah. You can feel some West Coast shit up in like Eric Sermon music. You know what I'm saying? The way they was using that funkadelic and that Parliament and shit like that. So you got some similarities out there. Respect it. Hey, so a lot of people, they know about your Naughty by Natures, your Queen Latifahs, your Red Man. But speak about cats like Chill Rob G, who you mentioned a little bit earlier. Because if some of y'all don't know about Chill Rob G, I can say at least this. If you know about that song, I Got the Power, you know what I'm saying? Then you know Chill Rob G. So speak about cats like Chill Rob G and Double X Posse. People that really don't get that the mentionings like that.
Jersey City before Joe Button, it was Chill Rob G, Double X Posse, and Chill Rob G. He was mainly known for the hit "I Got the Power." It was on the
Yeah.
Ninja Turtle soundtrack, and then I guess someone jacked his producer for the same, released it from another rapper from out in, I guess, somewhere in Europe, UK, whatever. That hit at the same time, the same hook, just different lyrics. I gotta give it up to Chill Rob G and presence, and then you also had the Double X Posse. Double Rest in peace to my brother BK
Yeah,
of
rest in
Double
peace,
X.
BK. Yeah, you had
Yeah,
him on the documentary, right?
yeah. You know what's crazy? We was just um talking through the IG, ready to link back up.
Rest in peace.
You know,
Yeah,
you know.
man. And somebody else that don't get talked about a lot, man. I mean, you hear within the the raw underground kind of communities, but speak about artifacts because you had Elder Sensei on there, talking. Rest in peace, Tame One. But yeah, speak about the artifacts, man.
Yeah, it went off a little bit. I can hear you now.
You can hear me now. I'm good. You can hear me. All right. Yeah, I was saying, somebody else that don't get mentioned enough in a lot of conversations. I mean, they do in real raw underground, communities, but not in a lot of hip hop conversations. And that's artifacts. Speak about artifacts, man.
So shout out to first of all, rest in peace to Tame One. Rest in peace. Salute to my guy Elder Sensei,
Mm-hmm.
holding legacy of hip hop and artifacts. They that I've witnessed to represent the level, and I gotta say to that level because I've seen the carriers once, whatever, but the way they premiered wrong side of the tracks, the way they
Mm-hmm.
premiered the element in the video, and and they rapping about tag beef and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Tag beef, like, yeah, you spark my territory. All right, motherfucker. They represent that element, and they also represented the low lives. The low lives were polo crew, people, state, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to the low lives. So they brought that uh, to hip hop, and they're from Jersey,
So
North
wait a
East
minute.
Orange.
Wait a minute. So when you say the low lie, you talking about the dudes that wear the polos? If niggas was, or is this somebody else we talking about? Did they wear a lot of polo shit?
Yep, yep.
They from Jersey? Okay
Say it
then.
again.
I thought they was some New York niggas.
Nah, it's low lives all over, all over.
Mm.
They have a like a gap
Okay.
annual and stuff like that. So yeah,
So this a
they might even
worldwide thing. Okay. I feel you. I thought this was I thought this was just one specific crew.
if it originated. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if that, but it's pretty much worldwide.
Mm-hmm. Man, so what this journey been like, man? Because you on volume 3. Uh,
I
you won
agree.
you won an award at the Newark International Film Festival. Uh, the shit
Yeah.
been big. You've been having viewings at different venues. I mean, the shit been big, man. Like, talk about the journey, man. Like, what it feel like, bro.
First of all, I want to shout out to everybody walk with me in this journey. I appreciate it. Again, brother, the whole hip hop commission squad.
Yeah.
There's so many people, and it's been a journey from, let's just say, the first film festival. Because I stopped a lot of currently going on at the time. I put it on hold just to put more focus and time for the deadline. They announced, you got to respect the legends. as the winner,
Yeah.
as the winner, you know, um, it was pretty much. It made it worth it. And then the journey continued. First of all, let me say this. Shout out to everyone at the North Festival, the whole squad. You know, my guy Kenny, listen, we riding with you, and regardless of what, you know, uh, look forever. That's just tradition. As far as you gotta respect, it's gonna always be in the Newark International Film Festival.
Man, that's butter.
You know,
That's
so
butter.
you know, um, so and also for those who were looking forward to the screenings, um, we've been notified. It has been postponed. Due to the postponing of the actual film festival. In the meantime, anybody watching this back to the lab, I want to say this: you got is setting up right now for screening for part one, two, and three. So this is temporary until the streaming platforms that you watch.
Okay.
Right. So we want to say this: right now, anyone, whatever, if you want to see of, you gotta respect the legends of hip hop. Contact. You can hit the DM of you gotta respect the legends of hip hop legacy,
Mm-hmm.
right? And also on Landski exclusives, LandskiXCLUS. All right. We can put something together. One of the dopest hip hop docu-series that you will ever see
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now. And I'm not talking cap. Game is it safe to say that I the content can really solidify what I'm telling the audience.
Yeah, it's real. It's real because I'm a student, you know what I'm saying? I'm a student of hip hop, and I know it's a lot of niggas out there like me that really, I don't know, man. It's like it's satisfying, man, to go deeper than the music. You know, when you get them one-on-one interviews and shit like that, and you hear a lot about the, like the backstory and shit. I don't know, man. It's satisfying. It's like watching them videos where they cutting the grass and shit in perfect lines and shit like that. Like that. That's the shit I get off on, bro. Like I like knowing the history and shit. Put it like that. So when I watched it on the phone with you that day, the quality of it just it took me off top. I was like, oh, this nigga serious about this shit. This nigga serious. Not only are we getting the good content, we getting the conversation, but just the way you had it laid out, the transitioning and everything, like I always speak about, just the way you would go from one scene to the next, and every scene kept you on your seat, whether it was footage from an artist or y'all conversations in the barbershop and shit like that. So it all blended together, and it kept you kind of like on the edge of your seat, kind of interested the whole time. And that's with 1, 2, and 3 so far. So I gotta salute you, fam, because your editing game is tight too. Not only what not only what you have captured with the artists from the Raw Diggers and the Outsiders, Young Z and them, like you got some dope interviews, but then the way you edit it, cause I got an eye for certain shit. I ain't trying to cap or nothing, but I got an eye for certain shit, and I was like, this nigga shit look professional already. And I was like, damn, this legit right here. I was like, I'm glad I know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, just on some cool shit. I'm like, yeah, this a dope cat right here. You know, so man, you said you spoke about the viewings and everything. What were some of the reactions from the people? Like first and foremost, what was the first spot that you had a viewing at? Like, let's go back a little bit. Where did you have your first viewing, like publicly for people?
The Newark, yep, the Newark International Film
That was
Festival,
that was the first one.
and that's the one that took it home.
Okay. And so, what was the reaction like? Was people personally coming up to you, man, and expressing they what they felt like? What were people saying? I just want to know, like, because as a friend, I'm already biased. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, a lot of people props before it took home the trophy, and
Yeah.
after that, and it made people want to see even more. Then you have a ton of people that have just seen previews and trailers, and they're waiting like series because every time they turn around, another volume is added and another volume is added.
Right.
I just want to say this one thing before I forget. Um, you know, this series is. I want everyone to know that it's not only about Jersey, from Jersey, most because I'm from Jersey. How this is showing respect to in the legendary form as a whole. So on that note, uh, before part 4 is even had interrupted with verse gods.
Yeah. What's the verse, God? Tell us
The
about
name
that.
verse gods. Verse gods. Okay, so it's also in addition. It's a new series of Hip Hop Legacy. It's a new series of that,
Okay.
and it's basically how racism. You know, people still pop. People say it's a timeless element in hip hop, so it can't be a dying breed. Either it's gonna live or it's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's not just featured Jersey. I'm surprised you. I'm gonna say one. Should I wait, or should I just
Nah, go
give
ahead.
one?
Go ahead. Give me one. Yeah.
All right. So lyrics like you got Tretch.
Mm-hmm.
You also got Smith and Wesson. Smith and Wesson of the boot camp.
Yes.
Salute the Black Moon. Rest in peace, Sean Price.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Sean P.
Salute Rock Monster.
I seen
And
Buckshot perform in Coney Island. Buckshot dope.
yeah, shout out to Buck, man. Yo, that big always be a classic. And to the stage is one of them classics. Right before uh 36 Chambers.
Mm-hmm.
So and but basically it, it shows you the we're just basically talking about, we, 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 we get into it's a lot of verse breakdown. You're gonna see cats rap, and we always want to know who's is or what was or one of their favorites goes on, and we're definitely going to overall pay to the lyrics and the whole craft. It's dope lyrics, just that shit that you hear, you say,
Yeah.
oh,
Hey, I do
you
want to
think?
say shout out to
Hmm.
Uncle Vin Rock. I know he's a big supporter of the movement, man.
Oh yes, listen.
You know, I remember the metaverse thing that that you had popping off. He was in the metaverse with us, you know, watching the show. You know, that was dope.
Yeah, that was we actually have in the fall, like more like November, when
Hmm.
it's more in house. Uh, but yeah, definitely salute to Vin Rock. They showed a lot of love. Like, I definitely can't wait for um, you know um, like I said, it's the whole um, the whole how can I say it? The the whole project series is raw, um, untold uh, stories from these of people who've made classic music, talking over 30 years of classic music.
Yeah.
So it's big in hip hop. Classics are from Naughty by Nature, Redman, Queen, like a hip hop sitcom
Hmm.
was Living Single. That was hip hop. Her movies are hip hop. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Some people call her the female Ice Cube, even though she has her own element. You can call her, but she pretty much put that stamp on it when it comes to Jersey. And so
Hey, man,
Fuji.
I was thinking, you know, I hate to cut you off. I was thinking a little bit earlier. I was like, you know, if you think about Jersey and the contribution that's been made by all the artists, if you take that away, bro, you'll really be losing a lot of fucking like fingerprints, like DNA. You know what I'm saying in hip hop. That means it would be no Sugar Hill Gang, no Queen Latifah, no. Think about it like this: you wouldn't have got to set it off. You know, if you're into movies, you know, that wouldn't be no set it off. Uh, Listen, look at it this way: that would be no Killing Me Softly. You know, and people don't even talk about Jerry Wonder. That's somebody else who need their flowers too. You know what I'm saying? We always talk about the Fugees, but we don't talk about Jerry Wonder. You know what I'm saying? We won't talk about that part of Jersey, like, you know, the production side and the KGs, who I must say, salute the KG, because KG put out one of my favorite R&B groups. I think they only put out one album, and that was Coffee Brown. But that motherfucker was jamming though, man. The production, super tight. You know what I'm saying? And that's Jersey. You know, Next and what was the other group that he put out?
Janae
Janae, yeah,
had
yeah,
Mr. DJ.
yeah,
You see, Janae.
Listen, listen. That would be no.
Shaheem.
There you go. That would be no Jaheim. That would be no put that woman first. That would be no how high. When you think about Redman, it would be no how high. That just takes a lot of DNA away from the game. If you was to overlook Jersey, man. So I respect it from a Southern nigga's point of view. Like, I see why you putting it out there and letting it be known, because a lot of cats do overlook Jersey and talk about the boroughs. They talk about some of the greats from the boroughs and shit. So I respect what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that you make your way down here and do a H-Town version of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this. Like we spoke, I definitely want to capture. We have to capture
Yeah.
from the Rap a Lot and Houston connect, and
Yeah.
that's part of the reason why. For those who don't know, it'll be 2026. You'll see why.
Yeah.
Um,
Because if you think about it, hey, if you take the South, if you take H-Town out of it, you taking a lot of DNA out of hip hop. We may not have originated it, but a lot of contributions came from H-Town. So with a movement like what you got, in due time, I just expect to see it, in all the major cities, man, that has something to do with this input, you know what I'm saying, on this music, you know what I'm saying? So, man, big up what you're doing.
I want to appreciate it, and I want to say this to all the artists watching this video.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to cover, states, put it, but also in between certain stories.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna put this in a manifestation universe. A lot of times when I do that, it's executed and put into action.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say this. Whether you've seen you whether on here yet or not, we're definitely solo chapters of You Gotta,
Mm-hmm.
a Red Man, for artifacts. If I go to, I would love to do one with Face. Imagine Face, fifth ward.
You already know. Hey, man,
Yeah,
and,
respect,
and get well
right?
soon. Get well soon to
Right,
Face too,
Silver.
man.
Yes, listen, a Face. And we interviewed him right at Trillburger, straight up, right
Shit would be
at
legendary.
Trillburger. Real talk. Yo, Bun, listen, we did, and the list goes on. This has been a blessed and great. However, for those who want to see this, again, we on your favorite streaming platform, because I know people ask me every day, how right now the only way you can see the documentary is the private upcoming at that. And on top of that, we're gonna have this November another metaverse screening, right?
Okay.
And hip hop heads in the tri-state who have venues, who would love to have experience at your venue, holla at your boy. All right, go to You Gotta Respect of Hip Hop Legacy on Instagram. DM me. I will contact you only. Let's get it
Yeah,
straight up.
yeah,
Let's get it.
yeah. He'll get back with you,
Wow.
fam. I definitely can say that my boy about business, man. You hit him up, he definitely gonna hit you back. You know, yeah, man. Anything else that you want to say about any other movements that you got going on? Like, what's up with the '90s versus 2000s movement and everything? Like, you wear a lot of hats, fam. So talk to us about them other movements, fam.
So the '90s versus 2000, um, the '90s versus 2000 was it is a 17 episode series of barbershop hip hop talk where we discuss, debate, and pay homage to hip hop culture. You'll see
Yep.
fresh cuts being done while the series is going on, um, and it will be released. We're aiming to release it at the holidays, where as though you can just stream it on your favorite podcast streaming platform. Just be the 17 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, on your YouTubes, and it's a it's timeless. It's timeless. Uh, how can I say it? Basically, timeless combos of hip hop
Mm-hmm.
and debating and shit talking, all in the barbershop. You get what I'm saying? We gotta talk shit. It's the
You
barbershop.
already know. You already know how it
Gotta talk
go.
shit. Somebody rapping might be corny than the next or whatever, but you gotta brag about your rapping. And we pretty much debate hip hop like it's a sport. We pretty much debate hip hop like it's a sport. So, and I love it.
All
I love
right.
it.
Well, let me ask you this then. We gotta take it to the streets a little bit. So, Juvie made a comment the other day about he would put 500 degrees up against any Hove or Nas album. You know what I mean? And it's people. Hey, it's people out there that they might back him up on that, especially people from the boot.
Yeah.
That they got it's loyal. There's loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So who would you say if you can pick anybody from Jersey that you can put their best album up against Hove or Nas's best album? It can be a group or a solo artist.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna start with. See, all right. The album I'm gonna say is a whole different element. Different style. It's raw, lyrically. You know, this person is not trying to be on some Don shit. He's gritty. He goes by. Um, he said on one of his last albums, he said, "I gotta build my clientele like Nino, hip hop's the Carter. I Debo the East Coast." That's Redman. Listen, I put that Muddy Waters up, even
You
though
put what?
I
Okay.
put Muddy Waters up. You know what I'm saying? I put that Muddy Waters up any day.
So you
You know,
so you telling me, yeah, you telling me right here, right now on Back to the Lab Live on an exclusive night, Ray Landski.
hmm
You put Muddy Waters up against any Nas or any Hove album.
I could put a few. I could put a few actually. I
A
could put
few
the
a
first.
few of Redman joints.
Yeah, I could put the first, second, and third. Um, yeah,
Okay, brother.
I could put the first, second, and third because you know, um, like Hov and Nas, Rayman got some classics. I mean, right now it's 2024, and people are still bleeding for Muddy Waters 2. It's 2024, and people still want Muddy Waters 2, just like people still want Dr. Dre Detox. But Muddy Waters 2 will be here. No disrespect to Dr. Dre, but Then again, you never know. Dr. Dre might drop that shit tomorrow, just because. You know what I mean? But but yeah, Redman can hold his. He can hold his weight. Um, you got. Let me see. Jersey. You got. Listen. This might sound crazy. This might sound crazy. This might sound biased. What I'm about to say, somebody might make a video saying, "Oh, this nigga bugging. Yo, where he from? Yada yada yada." So
Yeah,
before you say all that,
you might go viral.
so before you say all that shit, what I'm about to say, I'm gonna say this again. Before you say anything, what I'm about to say, you might say, "I'm bugging. I'm wilding, whatever." I don't care. I don't care. I'm bugging. I'm wilding. And mind you, if I were you, I might say the same thing if I didn't know any better, and I will laugh my ass off. So when I'm about to say, people are gonna laugh, people gonna bug out, people gonna hear this shit right now, and this is some
All
funny
right.
shit. And I'm trying to
All
say
right.
it without laughing because I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. And this person, people might consider an asshole right now, and also people consider him the Jay-Z of what he's doing.
Okay.
They call him the Podfather now. But I gotta keep it 100. I gotta keep it 100. I gotta keep it 100, man.
Oh, you talking about Joe Budden,
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it 100.
the Podfather? Yeah, yeah.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I'm gonna say some real shit. Right? This is for the youngins that don't know. I can't listen. I'm not knocking anyone who doesn't know. We learn new shit every day. But I'm gonna tell you something about that dude. The reason why he talks so much shit when it comes to hip hop. I'm gonna say this again. The reason why Joe Budden talks so much shit and criticizes so much shit when it comes to hip hop is because he actually put out some fire ass music, and he also a fucking dope ass lyricist, MC, real shit. Like he was a heart of Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
If you know anything about Slaughterhouse, it was like the new Four Horsemen. It was like the new Fantastic Four. You know, well, yeah, exactly. Joe Budden can absolutely rap, and he's the Podfather. Yes, that's the facts. And you know, Joe Budden dropped his first album in like 2003, and he was a part of Clue's Desert Storm. So let's start with Desert Storm, right? So Desert Storm, shout out to DJ Clue first and foremost. I'm about to get into it right now. So Desert Storm consists of Stack Bundles, rest in peace, Ransom and Hitchcock of the 18, right? Triborough, what's good? Salute. Um,
Salute.
also,
Salute.
also Fab. Fab was also a part of Desert Storm, right? You had Fab. So you had none but lyricists. So if you want to be a lyricist and stand out, you got to really spar up against that squad, let alone you already from Jersey, whatever. And when his album dropped in 2003, I thought it was dope, but I didn't really become, you know, I didn't really be a fan of the music. Yes, I'm saying I was a fan of the music. No, I can't say I was. His music, the underground music, when he left Def Jam or whatever, and he started something called a Mood Music series, and somebody put me on it 2007. Because for a minute I was just hearing features and freestyles here and there. But when I heard the Mood Music series, and then the music he was just dropping every year, sometimes twice a year, maybe three times. He had World Star on lock. It was the World Star era. And he
Yeah.
was dropping underground shit just like how Griselda does now. I can't front. The nigga was fire. He's fire. And he was rapping beyond shit than just regular street shit. He might rap about some shit he went through with his baby moms or some shit he went through in the street or whatever the fuck he went through. But he said shit like that not your average person would say. He said some shit like, "I'm not a drug lord. Don't nobody hand me keys." While you got 1,000 rappers saying, you know what I'm saying? Birds and keys and coke and shit like that. So you had to commend him for that. You get what I'm saying? Your
Hey,
movement is crazy. You know,
man,
so
what do you think about, speaking on Joe Budden?
uh huh.
What do you think about him just now getting a plaque for Pump It Up, and it's only gold? Like I think we need a recount, somewhere, because I think that should have been platinum or double by now, man.
I think the single went platinum, but the
Yeah, the
album.
single. No, they said the single only went gold, and I looked it up on RIAA, and it's only certified gold. It was certified gold last year.
Hey yo, I could have swore that shit was platinum in 2003, man.
Yeah,
Somebody, Billboard pocketing that Pump It Up money. Y'all bought yachts and shit off of that shit, man.
exactly, fam. I think it's something
Bull.
fishy going on, man. Because to only be gold all these years later, and it was on one of the Maddens. It was on one of the Madden games. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a hit, and like what's the deal with that? That's Jersey, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think that's a bunch of huff, man. I
Yeah,
think somebody pocketing some paper. You know
yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
crazy.
They pocketing that paper that's pretty much old to Joe. But you know what I heard?
What's
He
that?
said Joe gonna have the rights to that in due time. He signed, and I'm not going by what I heard. I'm going by Joe Budden saying it on the podcast on one of those episodes. He talks about that. So yeah, but
Yeah,
shout
well,
out to Joe.
it's something like that where like 30 years later or something, you get the rights to your shit. So that may be under that clause.
Yeah.
But however it goes, man, that would be a good look for the kid. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Hmm.
but shout out to Jersey, man. Like y'all really have contributed a lot to hip hop, man. And like some of my favorites that we spoke about a little bit earlier was Poor Righteous Teachers. Like I definitely fuck with them. That song, Rock This Funky Joint, Shakira, you know what I'm saying? Shakila. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, bro, them niggas, and then they was talking that 5% that was kind of over a lot of people's head, but you listen to it now, it's all the stuff that you've been seeing people talking about on Instagram, man. The original man, and mathematics and all that good stuff. Like that was just. I'm sure other cats was doing it before, like him, Shabazz. Salute to the originals,
Hmm.
but they went mainstream with that shit though, bro. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and they was really putting their knowledge out there, man. So salute the PRT, man, and Redman, man. I got to say, Redman, one of my favorite out of Jersey. For real, for real.
And then I know people gonna say that I'm bugging, I'm being Jersey biased, but again, and mind you, everyone knows first and foremost, I'm a fan of Nas and Hove. You know, those
Yeah,
are two of my favorite rappers. My favorite lyricist is Nas. You know, um, but Redman and Joe Budden just happen to be also,
yeah.
some of my favorites as well. They just happen to be from Jersey, but they have fire work, and and I'm pretty sure they will co-sign.
Hey,
So
well, I might be a little biased, man, cause all my favorites straight out of Texas. I might be biased, man. Now that I look at it. So my favorite MC is Face. My favorite duo is UGK.
mm,
My favorite group is Fifth Ward Boys. It's like I can't get away from H Town when it comes to my favorite. Like top 2 or 3. I would say top 2 or 3 gonna always be some H Town shit, man. So you probably say I'm biased then, huh?
nah, but there's one question I want to ask you though.
What's that?
Who's your favorite producer from Texas?
Uh, Now I'm gonna have to go all the way back. I'm probably gonna have to say Mike Dean, man. Mike Dean, because when you think about Face being my favorite MC, most of my favorite Face songs were either produced or co-produced by Mike Dean. So I'd have to give him the same flowers right along with Face, because it go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so yeah, salute to Mike Dean. That's a good question. But I'm gonna tell you this, I would probably say my favorite producer of all time is N.O. Joe. You know, N.O. Joe is definitely somebody that you want to do your homework on if you don't know, because a lot of the Ghetto Boys original sound came from N.O. Joe. A lot of UGK sound came from N.O. Joe. And salute to Philly. Early in his career, he did a track for Bahamadia. So big salute to N.O. Joe, man. If you don't know, do your homework.
Yo.
Yeah.
Always steal my shit. You know?
Yeah. N.O. Joe, nice, man. We talking like One Day You Here by UGK. We talking like I want to say Jesse James on The Diary. Like N.O. Joe was there, man. N.O. Joe was there. Suave House had a good sound too with the guy T Mix. Suave House had a real nice sound in their beginning days. So yeah, but you know, niggas would probably say I'm biased, man, you know. But I would say, man, I said earlier, I'm just one of them cats where I do my homework, man. So I'm up on all the Jersey shit. You know, I knew what it was way back when Apache was doing his thing. You know, that's somebody we haven't mentioned the whole show yet. So rest in peace to Apache. You know, salute. But man, say I need a gangster bitch. You know, like gangsta. All that shit was raw, nigga. Back in them Rap City days. You know, and I gotta say, when I seen the video for Cowboys, the Fugees,
yeah,
and the Outsiders was on that bitch wrecking, and you know Rod Digger was on there wrecking,
yeah,
I became a big Jersey fan then too, bro. I'm telling you. Redman off the top. I mean, that goes without saying. When what the album came out with, Time for Some Action and Tonight's the Night and How to Roll a Blunt, Superman Lover. I don't know, man. I fucks with Jersey, man. I fucks with Jersey. I love y'all shit.
We appreciate it, man. Listen, you know, it's like I said, what would hip hop be without Jersey? You know, and that question, the energy, you know, stems from feeling forgotten.
And I can see how, see, I'm from a big city, man. So, you know, 9.9 times out of 10, when you think Texas, you're going to think H-Town. So, being a proud Houstonian like I am, bro, like I can never feel like my city was overlooked or our culture. Maybe I was sound, you know, with the screw and everything like that. But you know, I'm from a big city. But I can just imagine how it probably feel to well, I know you say you were born in the South.
No, I was born up here, but I was
raised in the
South first.
Okay.
First, I used to visit Jersey, and then I after some years.
But you're a Jersey cat, though. You're a Jersey cat, so I can understand what it may feel like to be like, oh yeah, they always fuck with New York, you know, they all fuck with New York. They don't. And I heard it was one time where like I want to say it was the Apollo or something. If you said you was from Jersey, you got booed. Is that right? Did I hear that correct?
Just yo.
Now I ain't trying to just bring up the bad shit. I mean, but this back to the lab. We rapping, right?
No. They say performing, not just Apollo, just performing anywhere in New York.
Okay. Anyway. Okay.
It
Okay.
was just Apollo. It was, Vinny talked about it, in part two. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, they say you from Jersey, you know, and then when they hear you, oh, all right, because that's just Apollo. And Apollo, you go on stage, you get booed, but you put a little work. They say, all
Yeah.
right, we fucking with you. You get us,
You
we
got to
rock.
show them. You got to show them.
Yeah,
You standing on business. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. So,
But yeah, I always love the sound though, man. Not saying that I can I can figure out if it's Jersey or New York just like right after hearing it. I ain't that good. But it's just a lot of shit came out of Jersey, man, that I really, really love, that I really, really fuck with. Hey, and I can tell you this too. I remember one time, and I can't remember what club it was, but it was like early '90s, and we was on the southwest side. I can't think of what club it was. Damn, but a show had just ended, and it was Diddy, Biggie, Mary J. Blige, Naughty by Nature. They was walking through the crowd, and this one dude was just mad dogging Tretch, like he was just mean mugging him and shit. And Tretch just dropped the nigga, bro. Just boom. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this shit is about to get crazy. But a few minutes went by, everybody left and shit. They got him right back out of the club, like before they even really got in, all the way. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But I remember Diddy being out of the top of the limo talking shit because they was getting kicked out of the club, man. But yeah, the Jersey nigga started the fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but salute to Tretch though, because Tretch did link up with some of my people from Fifth Ward, and they shot some of the craziest video in Fifth Ward. You know what I'm saying? And you can even see the niggas with the shirts on in the video. Like you got to be watching the video real close, and you'll see them niggas. It say Fifth Ward on it, but it's a V. Roman numeral 5. It's a V and it's Ward on it. So just know that them was Fifth Ward niggas right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, quick question. They also shot Jason Lyrics there too, right?
For sure.
Jason Lyrics, yeah. Jason.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another Jersey and H-Town connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just watched that shit the other day, man.
Jason Lyrics?
Yeah, I just watched it the other day, man. Salute the Tretch, man.
Yeah, because around that time, Scarface had a video. He shot a video around that time that had Tretch in it. And that was around the time that Tretch was filming Jason Lyrics.
Yeah, that shit is wild, man. It's been a lot of Jersey H-Town connections, man, when it comes to hip hop, when you think about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, big salute, man. I fuck with what you doing, man, the long way, bro. Like you my bro, like I broke bread with you, we done grub good. They love us at Presto's.
Hey, Presto's, we going back.
Bro, when I come out there, man, I got to tap in with you. And then we go over there to Hackensack number 1. Oh, hold up, man. I gotta show you something real quick. Since we talking Jersey, I can't let the show end without this. Hold up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Since we talking Jersey, I can't go without showing my
the Awesome 2.
Yeah. I definitely got to make sure I put that out there.
Real funky for you. I'm going to make it real funky for you. I'm going to make it real. Yeah, shout out to
and y'all see the Hackensack Brewery, man. So shout out to Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like this is actually a place that, like I really sat down and broke bread and chopped it up. Like this is what this networking shit is all about, man.
Yeah, Hackensack Brewery is
that's home.
It's home of the legends.
Yeah. I met Greg Nice up in that motherfucker, man.
Greg Nice. Who else? Smooth B.
Met Smooth B. Yep. Seen Large Professor spin up in that motherfucker.
Ralph McDaniels.
Yeah.
The list goes on. Oh, question. Um, I got you these two questions, right?
All right. Shoot.
Um, they said Latifah's true inspiration. She represents NJ hip hop. Yeah, also jazz too. You're right. Latifah
Mm-hmm.
also does jazz music, and I've heard some of her jazz music, and I'm at that stage now where I actually rocks with jazz a little more now. So
Oh yeah, you getting up there now. You know what
I'm
I'm
getting
saying?
up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
know how it is.
I like it even better now. You get what I'm saying? But yeah. But so I gotta ask you this,
All
right?
right.
Um, how did you like the Awesome Two segment?
That was dope, man. And I like that they also give love to other people too. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen them on one when they was giving love to Rod Digger and Queen Latifah. But yeah, I like that segment, man. It was dope, and they look good, bro. They look good, man. To know that they've been in the game, what they say, 30 years,
40.
40 years.
Yeah, 40 years.
Yeah, and you know, and even outside of DJing, you know, the things that they did in music, you know, when it comes to like Nice and Smooth,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So, and I seen them make cameos in a lot of videos, man. So yeah, that was real good that you highlighted them, bro. Like I respect that. I respect that a lot, man, for real.
I appreciate it. And
Awesome
being
too.
that being that you, I always ask this question, right?
Yeah,
So being that you saw all three,
for sure.
what's your favorite so far?
I would probably have to say one.
Okay.
I probably gotta say one. One number one because it kicks it off. You know, it sets the tone,
Right.
and plus the history behind it, the story behind one of how we connected and how we watched it. I don't know. It just has a sentimental value to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of variables that go into play with what makes one my favorite so far. All of them are hella dope, but I really think that one sets the tone. Like aside from my personal reasons why I think one sets the tone and gets the whole story started about what we're about to do for these next 3 series or 4 series. You know, so that would be my reason, man. You know, in my choice.
Okay. All right.
What's your favorite out of all of them? You know, you sitting up here interviewing me like I'm over there in East Orange over there fucking with you in the barbershop and shit, bro. What's your favorite one that you done so far?
I'm gonna be honest, man. So far, our favorite one is three.
Oh, okay.
And, I think, and I think because it felt like, and the interruption behind it. You know what I mean? The interruption. Like when I mean my interruption, again, I mean like I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
Nas and Hit Boy, right?
All right.
So I remember when they first came out with the what's that?
King's Disease.
King's Disease 1.
Yeah.
And King's Disease 2 dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Before King's Disease 3 dropped, they had Drop Magic.
They dropped Magic, yeah.
And it interrupted the whole, King's Disease series.
Yeah.
Then you had King's Disease 3, and then you had the rest of the Magics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's going to be in that exact pattern, but again, I interrupted it with verse guards just so people don't think that every series that's from You Gotta Respect the Legends is just Jersey. It's not Jersey. It starts with Jersey, and
Yeah.
Jersey. But we would definitely venture off with and different topics like I said, verse guys and then I'm pretty sure you know where the name came from. When we
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember when the shit was born, you know what I'm saying? So And you know, I was gonna put you to the test because you know he is the verse guard. I was gonna put you to the test and name a song and have you spit that verse from that song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you want me to do that now?
I'm here.
All right. So I want to hear Imaginary Players. Spit that verse from Imaginary Players. You remember that?
When I see him on the streets, I don't see none of that. Damn, Playboy, where the fuck is the Hummer at? Where's all the platinum or the ice under that? Those ain't Rolex diamonds. What the fuck you done to that? Y'all rapping ass niggas still want to be me. Selling records being you, but still you want to be me. I guess for every buck you make is like 100 for me. And y'all running around still thinking y'all got something on me.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough, my G. Yeah,
you know, it's one thing like if and to everyone watching that, I don't know every verse. I just know a lot of verses.
I knew you would know that one though.
He easily, could have got me. You get what I'm saying? Easily.
I knew you would know that one.
I had to think about that one for a minute. You know what I mean? And
what's your favorite verse from a Jersey MC? It's probably, I know it's probably gonna be the Tretch or Red Man. So like who got that quotable? Who would you go to for the quotables, man? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
Reggie got them quotables though, bro.
It's see when it comes to them two, it's a tie. You get what I'm saying? Like, like I always say, Brooklyn. Brooklyn had Jay-Z and Big. Jersey, we got Redman and Tretch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We got Redman and Tretch. Whoa.
Somebody we haven't mentioned, man. Somebody we haven't mentioned, and I hate that we hour and 22 minutes in and we haven't mentioned, but Laws of the Underground, man. We got to give them their flowers, fam. We got to.
Shout out to Mr. Funky Man, Lord Jazz, and Do It All, also known as Councilman Dupre Kelly of Newark, New Jersey, the first hip-hop politician in the United States of America. Straight up. Is from Newark, New Jersey. I never thought I'd be saying that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Also,
that's big up right there all day. Now Face and Willie D, they ran. Well, let me see. I think Willie D ran, and somebody dropped out before the election, if I'm not mistaken. But
Scarface ran.
Scarface ran, and Willie D dropped out before the election. Yeah, but either way it go, that was a big move though.
I didn't know Willie D ran.
Nah, he never did. He never did end up running. Like he started a campaign and then he dropped out of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think Face took it all the way to the election. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, like I'm saying, like earlier when I was saying, I love those backstories and just hearing the history on some of these artists and shit, man. Who did you enjoy talking to the most, man? Out of all them artists that you ran into, like you had sit downs with a lot of people, man, a lot of people. But who did you enjoy talking to the most?
That's that question right there. It's more than one. Like I never.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, give me some of your favorite convos, with them Jersey artists, man.
You know what? Give me 1 second. I gotta handle this real quick. I gotta take a quick leak.
Oh, we're gonna take a commercial break.
Yeah, give me like 2 minutes. 1 minute.
All right. That's a bet then. That boy say we're gonna take a commercial break. Well, let's do it. Let's see what a commercial break look like then. Let's see what commercial break look like. Yeah, this show is brought to you by the Son of a Drummer single out right now. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. It's on YouTube. Look up Tall Genius and DMR. That's my new single. Well, it's on the EP that we dropped last year, but yeah, I'm just dropping the video right now. So yeah, y'all check it out, man. You know, Son of a Drummer, man. Song about my pops. Tall Genius on the track. Yeah, I'm just going in, you know, talking my shit, man. So tap in. Tap in with that Son of a Drummer, man. I'm gonna leave it up there. Yeah, Rocker Bad say smoke break. You ain't lying, Rocker Bad. That's just what I'm about to do too. Now, anybody on Instagram, go to the link in my bio and you can come on over to YouTube, man, and chop it up with us. Chill. You know what I mean? Pull up. We unorthodox tonight. We rocking. This is exclusive night right here. Exclusive night. Go fuck with that Son of a Drummer, man. I'm telling you. Look, let me put my banner up too while we doing this. Be sure you're following on all the social media platforms at Back to the Lab. We in there. But yeah, but while we chilling, while we waiting on my man Ray Landski to come back, what's good with everybody out there? I see Rocker Bash in the building. DM the Most in the building over on the YouTube side. Then we got Murder Mommy and Casey. Steve Casey over on the IG side. Big love, man. If you love what we doing and you want to show some love, you want to show some support, man, you know, we got t-shirts. We got trucker hats. You can subscribe. And you can even just, you know, throw a cash app up in there too, man. It's all to the good, man. Just show some love however you can. Send badges on IG. The whole nine. DM. I see you, fam. I got you. I got you.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, we can get back to it.
Yeah.
See, I like this shit, man. See that was a good little commercial break right there. That was a good little smoke break.
Word.
Cause I'm definitely smoking. I definitely lit the blunt back up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I like what we doing here, man. You know, because I do want to help you in any way I can. You know, I mean, I don't know how cats may want to look at it, but you know, I have a platform. You my friend, you my buddy. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to put your shit out there. I know I got a lot of hip hop friends, hip hop lovers that tap in as and watch. So yeah, I just want to help do my part. You know, I'm not even from Jersey, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just love what they bring to the game, you know, when it comes to this hip hop shit. And I love what my friend is doing, and I'm just trying to help my man get his shit out there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, please tap in with my boy. Tell them where they can see it at, or where they should expect to see it at. One more time.
So right now, anyone that's watching this, right, I want you to just started the YouTube page today. I'm announcing the YouTube page today. The YouTube page and TikTok. You got to respect the legends of hip hop legacy, right? So that's the YouTube page, the Instagram, right? And, you know, from the Instagram, you can follow the updates. We have screenings coming up. Again, Unfortunately, the September 7th screening has been postponed due to postpone of the Newark International Film Festival. Right. However, we are currently setting up screenings. So if you have, again, if you want to see, you gotta respect the legends. Screen in your city. Holla at me. All right. Go to the DM of you gotta respect on Instagram. Series increase only. We can make it happen. Straight up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be one of the ones that put it in that I want to see it come to Houston. You know what
Listen,
I'm
it will
saying?
be in Houston. 2025, Houston. I'm there. We're
That's what I'm
there.
talking about.
We are
That's what I'm
there.
talking about. That's what I'm
We are
talking
there.
about, man.
And while we're there, legendary interviews will be held.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
saying.
one of the sites is Trailburger.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna have my
better pull up.
Trailburger first and have some dope interviews.
You better pull up at Trill Burger, man.
I'm
I'm
pulling
telling you.
up. Listen,
And you
pulling
never
up.
know who you might see up in there too, man. Because a lot of people make pop up appearances, man. You know, guest appearances. Legends, legends. A Ball and MJG been up in there. Man, I'm Floyd Mayweather been up in there. It's like, you know, legends. I think even Tretch been up in there. I seen a video with Tretch that was at the joint. So yeah, man.
Juvenile and all them.
Shout out to Bun B, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about Super Tight yesterday, man. At the Lonesome Frog, man. This dope record store that I'm gonna start doing some lives at. You know, they had some legendary shit up in there. I seen some Sugar Hill records up in there. I seen some Naughty by Nature up in there. You know, so yeah, you can't go nowhere without seeing the impact in some kind of way that Jersey put on hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Even when you think about people like Queen Latifah, you know, just that's Jersey right there all day, like Cher was saying in the comments.
And can't forget Jersey's impact in battle rap culture. Shout out to all the battle rappers. Shout out to
So
the Jersey
who we
battle rappers.
got? Who we got?
For
I know
Jersey,
I heard of the dude Jersey Devil. I heard of him.
as well as we got
Who else from out there?
we got Free the Wave, Sue Surf,
Okay.
O Red. O Red is a problem. Uh, Suge, Suge is a problem, right?
Okay.
Arsenal is the king of Jersey. Again, what's battle rap without Sue Surf and New Jersey Twerk? Also, New Jersey Twerk.
Yeah, that's the nigga I heard Jersey Twerk. Nah, I'm
Yeah.
talking about Jersey Devil. That's the hockey team. My bad.
Now,
But Jersey Twerk.
you do got a producer, Jersey Devil. He was rock rolling with Game.
But this the cat I was thinking about. Jersey Twerk.
Yeah, Jersey Twerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jersey Twerk. Yeah, problem. As far as Sirius Jones, and also can't forget Sirius Jones. Definitely Jersey, battle rap legend, and the list goes on. The list it's a lot of battle rap legends from Jersey. So the list goes on. You had Knight. Drift was a battle rap legend on 106. Knight was a battle rap legend on MTV. Red's a problem. You're gonna see Red on the Verse Gods. So
Okay.
yeah, shout out to Red. So
Hey man, so shout out some of your people that you be in the barbershop with, man, when y'all be having them convos and some of them segments, man.
oh yeah,
Shout them out.
yeah. One, I gotta shout out my guy Alquan. Like for over the last 20 something years, me and Alquan be debating uh in hip hop. He's a little younger, so
Yeah.
it's a slight era difference. One represents 2000s, one represents the 90s. Of course, I represent the 90s,
Yeah.
and shouts to all of them. Shouts to the youngins. I debate with the OGs. You know who you are. Shout out to my guy Chris Robbins too, man. Chris Robbins, he was also VP at Hot 97. We definitely debate, about hip hop. So shout out to him. He gave me a lot of insight. During the creation of part 3. So shout out to him. And the
So
list goes on.
is it anybody that you looking forward to getting on like one of the next few volumes or whatever? Like who
Yeah,
haven't you tapped in with yet?
I'm gonna say this. All right, from Jersey,
Yeah.
part three already tells you, who from Jersey, right? I'm gonna leave that one in the clouds for a second, but I'm gonna definitely say this. Um, right now, as far as the next tapings, like right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to Harlem, to
Harlem.
Harlem, Harlem,
Okay. Okay.
Harlem.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all right.
You
So
know,
I was thinking on the Jersey side, like was it anybody you haven't
as
tapped
far as
in with?
Jersey,
But you know what? I like that though, man. Like because you got your Dougie Fresh. You can even go with the Dame situation, and you can get a little bit of his history and everything. And
Dame was always in New York too. Dame was
yeah,
always
that's dope. That's dope. I like that.
Dame
I
was
like
always
that.
um definitely Harlem. And when I mean Harlem, of course Dame, because no matter what they say about Dame, you can't erase the fact that Dame is the impact he did in Harlem. From no, I'm sorry, in hip hop from
I
Harlem.
think I think a hustler, man.
Yeah, he's a hustler. And if it wasn't for Dame Dash, a lot of cats in the hip hop game probably wouldn't have got paid. You get what I'm saying? Because um, you know, in music, if you didn't have a Dame Dash, a Joe Jackson, or a Suge Knight,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of cats probably would have got ripped off. So shout out to Dame. Cameron, how the Cameron didn't eat him. Returning with the Diplomats. The Dipset, Mace, like the Golden Boy of Harlem. I say Mace like the Golden Boy at one point.
Yeah, for real. He couldn't do no wrong back then.
No, no wrong.
Everything he was on was like a hit, fam. Hey, but do you see this question up here from the homie Rocker Bash out of Detroit?
He said Brooklyn North. Of
He
course,
say
North.
the best city, yeah, the best city for female rappers.
I mean, who fucking with Rod Digger? Who fucking with Rod Digger?
Yeah, Rod Digger is raw,
It's Rod
but
Digger.
it's a lot of nice females out there though, Ray, man. Now you starting to sound a little biased, man.
Now I'm gonna tell you why.
Talk to the people, man. Talk to the people.
I love Foxy Brown. She's pretty. I love Lil Kim. She's witty. Motherfucking Rod Digger. She's gritty, and they're not grittier than Rod Digger.
I knew you was rapping. I knew you was spitting some bar. What? I knew that's what that was, bro.
Rod Digger is gritty, but
Spitting bars over here.
I love Lil Kim and Foxy Brown. They're all different.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah. Salute to all of them.
But she a spitter.
And just for the record, it's really love for all of them, man. It just be the kind of pick a nigga brain sometime and see what his preference is, man, most of the time. But it ain't
Don't
nothing
kill
wrong
me,
with
Brooklyn.
Yeah, it ain't no wrong answer. It
Shout
ain't
out
no
to
wrong
BK
answer.
though, man. I fucks with BK.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really
All
all
day,
love.
every day. I don't wonder what else to say.
Yeah, the shit is really love, man. So what else? What else is it that you might want to put out there, man? Just to get people to
So,
tap in, man. Like influence them. No, I tell you what. Here's the best way. Here's the best way to put it. Just for the record,
mhm.
why should we respect the legends of hip hop legacy?
Okay, that's
Yeah, let me hear you talk about that.
well. One, they are the foundation of this culture, this hip hop culture that we as I feel like KRS One right now. You know, when I say culture,
Talk your shit. Yeah.
right? But without the foundation of yesterday, how you know about what it is today and tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Without the foundation of yesterday, how you know your history today and where it's going tomorrow? You know?
Bruh, I think it was Razcast that said, um, how could you want to be a race car driver without wanting to know the history and the foundation, you know? And he said, and if it's anybody out there that's trying to do anything without learning the foundation of it, then they don't love themselves. Something to that effect.
And you can't respect the legends, you can't
Yeah,
respect yourself because
yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, that's right. That's
that
right.
we walk on.
If
You
you
know,
can't respect the legends, you can't respect yourself. That's it. That's it.
think about it. Imagine LeBron not respecting Jordan.
Yeah,
Imagine Jordan not respecting Dr. J. Imagine Kobe not respecting Jordan.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's imagine Tyson not respecting Ali.
Ali. Yeah, yeah.
You know, so
Knowing that these are people that paved the way, that took the most abuse, to make it easier for you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? In the upcoming.
and that's true. And one thing I also want to say is it just so happens that a lot of my favorites have made uh, dope classics, just giving props to hip hop. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like Hip Hop Array. What's the concept? The song is simply about giving props to hip hop. Their biggest song is about giving props to hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? People like Nas keeps he keeps legendary names current in his music. You get what I'm saying? Like listen to Magic 3. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You hear certain names. He always paying homage to Slick Rick.
Yeah.
Um, the, the list goes on, and again, what they made is timeless. Hopefully, the hip hop that's made today will be timeless. I'm not saying everything. The only thing I can see, in my opinion, that's made today, as far as timeless hip hop, it got to be something raw, like from Griselda or something. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like my favorite hip hop song is my favorite because not only because it's timeless, it still has an underground feel to it, but you can actually rock to it in a party. Like my favorite hip hop song of all time is "The Choice Is Yours" by Black Sheep.
Okay.
That's
Who's the
like
black sheep? Where's the black sheep?
it's raw. The shit can be reset into rotation in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
It got an underground feel to it. It's not commercial. It just so happens to, it blew up, but and you can still rock it at a party. And
Right
he's
on.
raw, and he lyrical with it. And I always get the same feeling when I listen to it. And every party that plays it, you got it, the engine number 9, everybody, squat down,
You gotta hit it.
and goes up the track, pick it up, pick
Yeah.
it up, pick it up. Yo,
You got to hit that part right there. Everybody, I don't care how old you are. You know what I'm saying?
you got to. So shout out to Drez, shout out to Mr. Long's Black Sheep. And yeah, actually, and I have a lost interview, not a lost, but I have an unreleased interview with Drez and Black Sheep. Shout out to Drez and Black Sheep.
Oh man,
Yeah,
you got a lot of work over there, man.
yeah. Eric
Yeah.
Sherman.
Come on, man. So that's gonna be on the New York edition, I guess.
Possibly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just gonna speak it into existence, man.
Yep.
That's what we gonna do, man. Cause I want to see you come down with this movement, man, down to H Town with it. I want to see you hit all the different cities, but yeah, I'd love to see you do something down here, man.
25.
Yeah. So yeah, we gonna make it happen for you, fam. Whatever we can do over here back to the lab, man. I'm all about the history.
Mm-hmm.
I could connect the dots for you, man. So, fam, I say this shit right here, live. You come down here with that shit, I got you.
Listen, you already. Listen, 2025, we are there. We are there. We are in Houston. We're in
Yes.
Houston having an event. Definitely want to, tap into the Fifth Ward. Like I said, we're going to be at Trill Burger, and we're going to be interviewing Scarface with a Trill Burger. And then after we do it, we're going to play this part of this interview
Yep.
and run it back.
And see how it all came together full circle, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. One more time, man. Just let everybody know where they can find you at. Give them all your Instagram and any other platforms that you're on.
Excuse me, definitely. You gotta that's what they GOTTA respect on Instagram. Now also on just launched a YouTube page. The YouTube was mainly on 90 2000, but the clips are out there. You Google you gotta respect the legends. Clips galore. But we're gonna have them. We're gonna start back from part one.
Mm-hmm.
All the preview teasers and clips are all gonna be on one page, and that's You Gotta Respect page. So right now, the first video right now is the preview for part 3. And we're gonna run it back to part 1. You also on Instagram again for those who want to see screenings of You Gotta Respect the Legends in your area. DM serious inquiries only. Once again, we can make it happen. And of course, we're aiming for decent streaming situations before the year is out. So by the holidays this year, you can watch part 1, part 2, part 3, and possibly Verse Gods in the comfort of your own home, on your favorite streaming platforms, and the list goes on. And of course, we're going to keep giving you that raw hip hop element, barbershop, shit talking, fact checking,
Yeah.
And history telling.
That's what I love right there.
With a message.
I love the fact that it's about the facts too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a lot of times, man, niggas try to throw numbers in the game, but
right.
But fact is what is niggas feeling and so forth and so on. It's a lot of different questions, and I know y'all be having some throw conversations, some throw debates. So for all y'all out there, man, just follow my mans and stay tapped in to his movement, man. Stay tapped into everything he got going on, because one thing I can say, he is gonna update you consistently about what's popping, what to be at what time, and this and that. So my man, he got y'all, man. If you wanna get caught up on the whole trilogy, follow my G. I see a lot of people tapping in, man, that we fuck with, man. Salute. It's been love all night, man. It's been love all night.
Salute to my guy Rock. Hey Rock, you gotta have one of those X combos again, on the X platforms. That shit was dope.
Matter of fact, he was hitting me up today telling me that he about to get him started again, and he was looking for a night that cats wouldn't be too busy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm looking forward to it too. He be having some real energetic people up in his chats, fam. Rocker Bass, you got some characters up in there, Rocker Bass. Salute.
Yeah.
He be having some real passionate people about hip hop in his chat, man. But I mean that's what comes with hip hop, man. That's like I'm sure some of y'all debates up there at the barbershop get kind of hectic sometimes, huh?
Hey, listen,
I know it do.
With me, like, you know, I'm gonna tell you the funniest I can remember. Yo, you're gonna laugh at this one, right?
All right, what's up?
So this is like, this is the barbershop I started off at in TJ's, right? Shout out to my guy, you know, my OG, Big T from TJ's, right? And also rest in peace to my cousin L. Everyone know that.
Rest in peace.
My cousin L just lost him last September. You know, he was one of the first people that put me onto hip hop at a very young age. I'm talking about like 4, some shit like that. You know what I mean? 4 or 5, whatever. And you can't debate with him. He was like our Charlie Murphy. So he's like Charlie Murphy and DMX put together, right? No cap. I swear to God, right?
Damn.
And they were debating Jay-Z and Big, right? And you know, it's always a debate with Jay and Big lyrically, right?
Yeah.
Or who had a better song, right? And he got so excited, he said the wrong song, but we get what he was trying to come with. You know what I'm saying? He was like, everybody said, yo, man, Hov did this, Hov did that. He said, what Hov got fucking with Hypnotized? Everybody said, hey, the whole barbershop just stopped like,
that is not Hov, fam. That is not Hov.
And his energy was so strong, nobody wanted to debate him. They was like, he's like, what he got fucking with Hypnotized? Yo.
So he had just messed up, or did he really think that was really Hov's song?
He really meant to say something else off that album, off Life After Death, actually. You know, because remember the album Life After Death, and it was tough. So he really meant to say the album, but he said one singles by mistake. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
You know? Yo, that shit was funny as hell. You know, so yeah. But I never forget that moment. Me and my boy, you know what I'm saying, shout out to my boy by Sean from Jersey City.
Yeah.
And every time we see each other, we talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see him, I say, hey, what he got better than Hypnotized? I always say that. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, the shit was funny, you know.
Yeah, that's one of them, man. You had to be there. I'm glad you broke it down.
Yeah.
Because that would be crazy to be on the spot and somebody do that right there. I see people try to make little comparisons down here, man. They had little debates down here about UGK and Ghetto Boys. You know, that's one of the things that they do down here a lot. But you know, that's one of the one, man. I always say UGK, you know. Cats be looking at me crazy. Nah, fam. Listen. It's a reason why I say it though. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why though, Ray, because collectively, I like UGK collectively more than Ghetto Boys collectively. You know, I really like Face. You know what I'm saying? Face is like a dope lyricist, you know, like I ain't taking nothing away from Willie D or Bushwick.
Yeah.
But me personally, I always was like on the edge of my seat waiting on the Face verse when I'm listening to Ghetto Boys. You know what I'm saying? Just put it like that. But when it came to UGK as a whole, as a duo, you can put on any song with UGK and I'm rocking. Like if anybody was to ask me, hey, you want to hear some UGK? Yeah. All right, what song? It don't matter. Shuffle it. You know, it don't matter. But when it come to Ghetto Boys, you know, I'd have to hand pick a couple of joints that I want to hear. You know, just because it's certain parts of the song that I like, as opposed to just the whole motherfucker like a UGK song. I don't know. That's just me, man. I try. I try to let them know that it ain't no hard feelings about Ghetto Boy because I love GB. That I'm a Fifth Ward baby. I'm a product of a rap a lot upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just that personal feeling, it's always gonna be UGK, man. Because you can put on any album, any song, and it ain't gonna be not that one, not that one. It ain't that. It ain't that. It's whatever. So yeah, that's just me. So the big and Hove convo out there is kind of equivalent to the UGK and Ghetto Boys convo down here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shit crazy. But hey, other cats might say something else. You know, other cats from a different era, they might now the convo might be, you know, who better, you know, Sauce Walker or, you know, somebody, I don't know who even the hottest niggas is out here like right now, the young niggas.
What about,
I don't even know.
Is to me that's also similar to like a Run DMC or what I say Run DMC,
Uh, Beastie Boys.
EPMD, Run DMC EPMD,
Okay.
like you know what I mean, but
Yeah, well, see,
and then that,
EPMD.
you know how people,
Yeah, EPMD would get more love from me, you know, because EPMD they sound was more timeless. Run DMC had a sound. You know, it was good for the time that it was because we was transitioning from rock to rap. You know, that hard sound that everybody thought it had to be for it to be hip hop. That Rick Rubin sound.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The drums, the heavy drums and the guitars and shit. EPMD came through with the, you know, they was using the P-Funk. And the P-Funk just sounded a whole lot better than you know, King of Rock. Even though it's legendary, I love it. I got it on vinyl. Fuck it. But Eric Sermon came with the P-Funk sound, you know, adding them drums to it. Yeah, it was ridiculous, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they definitely killed it in their time. But you know what though? Run was my first favorite rapper.
Run,
real talk.
I was a DMC fan.
Yeah, yo.
See, me and DMC wore glasses, so I was I was DMC every time we did our little you know, our little karaoke, our little make believe thing. I was always DMC. You know, the big nigga that kind of like stood there, and you know, I wasn't all energetic like Run. You know, 2 accent T's
around the way and run to school every day.
Just dope, just sitting back with a motherfucking brim on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was telling someone they had me listen to hip hop so young that by the time LL dropped, and mind you, I'm saying LL, who is another pioneer, but when LL dropped Radio, I heard an influence from Run and MC Shan.
Oh yeah.
And I was only 7 years old. and I analyzed that at a young age. And I want to say this too. I want to say this. You're gonna hear a little. This is a verse guy teaser / spoiler, whatever. But I want to say this: when it comes to influences, right? We all have everybody in life. Everybody's influenced by someone, and that also plays a part of how we develop who we become.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Until you start adding your own, you know, little tweak and seasoning. Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
So let's say for rappers, right? I'm gonna say this.
LL Cool J.
Now LL, right? So I said LL. You would tell it was some Run influence and possibly MC Shan influence, right? Mm-hmm. But I want to say this.
That's Queens.
I'm gonna say this, and this goes back to between Canada and Jersey. It's a rapper. For those who don't know, it's a rapper named Cannabis.
Hmm.
And the topic came up recently on a podcast with LL was as a guest. It was on the Joe Budden podcast with LL as a guest, right? And he asked him about that battle. But I'm gonna say this. And I might have said on a previous interview, but I'm gonna say this. Cannabis style was raw, but you could tell it was influenced by LL. Straight up.
Oh yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout. He ripped the shit out of L. But at the same time, I heard LL ripping LL. And this might sound crazy. Again, people watching this, you might say I'm bugging. Fuck it, I'm bugging. But I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
Let me rip the tap of your groin. Kick you in the groin in front of your moms, your first, second, and third born. Make your wife get on the horn. Call Minister Farrakhan. So he can persuade me to squash it. I say, nah, he started it. He forgot what a hardcore artist is. Nigga, that's LL. Come on.
Yeah.
That's LL.
Hey, don't ever get it twisted when it comes to L. Like, I know he came out with
L is the first GOAT of hip hop. Let's be clear. L is the first GOAT of hip hop.
And he dropped a lot of chick songs. He dropped a lot of chick songs and like you know.
But you know what? He was being him. His name was Ladies Love Cool James.
Yeah.
He was tough and he had more battles than any nigga from his era.
Yeah. But when he did get on his spit shit, hey, you gotta watch LL, man, for real.
He's so true to the craft, right? Yo, he just said on an interview weeks ago that I had to teach myself how to rap again. Come on. This is a goal.
Because he, working on that new joint?
Right. And this is a goal. This is a goal.
Yeah, for real.
LL have the shit for the ladies. He still had the street shit when he felt like it. He battled in every era. Come on, man.
Hey, well, the best should do it that way. Most of the time we always want our favorite artists to stay who they are,
right?
Who they was on the debut, but
right.
When they grow, and because shit, we supposed to be growing too as human beings, period. Right. So as they grow and put out the music that they feel like reflect the life that they live in, shit, at the same time we should probably be feeling that shit too. I don't understand why, like, let's say somebody like Outkast, who was different on every album. Yeah. And especially the transition from Southern Playalistic. Now, I know we getting into some other shit now, but it's an exclusive night, fuck it.
Yeah.
When you go from Southern Playalistic to ATLians, which today is the anniversary for ATLians, might I add. 28th anniversary. A lot of people wasn't ready for that growth like that. To go from Cadillacs and French braids and everything to the whole spaceship, me and you, your mom and your cousin too type shit. Mm-hmm. They wasn't ready for that. But in due time, we caught up with how they was growing, personally and musically. We just caught up with the shit. And the shit turned out to be the fucking dopest discography of music that we ever seen in our life. You know what I'm saying? One of the dopest.
Yo, I love that song, man. From the first single, the you, your mama, and your cousins too.
Now the first single. Let's go back. Let's go back to like Players Ball. When they first came out. Mm-hmm. Players Ball and what was that song? Elevators. Yeah. So
no, that's what I meant. Me and you, Elevators.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm saying, like, look at the difference in the first single from the first song and the first single from the first single from the first album and the first single from the second album. You know what I'm saying? It was playalistic type shit. You know what I'm saying? Cadillac pimping type. Then they spawned off into talking what they were saying. I stopped at the mall the other day, heard a call from the other way. Where it came from, some nigga was saying something, talking about, yo man, remember me from school? No, not really. But he kept smiling like a clown, facial expression looking silly, and he kept asking me, what kind of car you drive? I know you paid. I know you got buku buckholes from all them songs that y'all done made. And I replied that I've been going through the same thing that he has. True, I got more fans than the average man, but not enough loot to last me. To the end of the week, I live by the beat like you live check to check.
You repeating, and I don't eat,
Yeah,
so we like neck and neck. Where's
yeah,
the
we done
ball,
come a
man?
long way from the. So like that was different from all the players came from
Yeah.
far. So people wasn't ready for the growth. They wasn't ready for the progression. Is all I'm trying to say. And we do that a lot with our favorite artists and our favorite groups and everything. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that actually make it dope to grow with them, those are rare moments and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the Nas albums and shit, you know what I'm saying? And Face albums. Face came a long way from Mr. Scarface's back to Deeply Rooted, or The Fix or something like that, so
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying, man. We just gotta grow with them and appreciate the growth that come with just being a human being, and some of your music gonna reflect it too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love what you're doing, bro. And I love chopping it up with you, man. We can go on and on. This is my commission, brother, man. We done chopped it up. Like, bro, let's talk about this real quick, man. So, man, I met this dude, to everybody that's watching. I met this dude on Instagram through Triborough. Shout out to Triborough.
Yeah, the IG Live. Yeah, shout out to Triborough.
Yeah. I actually tell him, man, I'm pulling up in Jersey. Pull up in Jersey. He meet me at the Grammy Museum, which is not even here no more. Bro. So
Last year.
that's history that we made right there. We went somewhere that ain't even don't even exist anymore. It was a dope ass museum. They had a lot of historical memorabilia up in there. They showed you the evolution of the Grammy trophy from the 50s all the way to the 2000s. Like it was dope, man. Whitney Houston memorabilia.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen memorabilia, Naughty by Nature memorabilia. I think they even had a pair of Tretch Timberlands, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody Tim's up in that bitch.
Yeah.
But
They should have been had a I think Naughty by Nature and Lords of the Underground should have been had a Timberland deal or something, because
yeah.
they definitely played a part in making those boots hot.
So yeah, we went through that, bro. We went to the Rock the Bells festival where we saw Rakim, Slick Rick, Redman, and Method Man. We thought Redman was gonna parachute in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I gotta say something about that. I was just
Okay.
talking about that. The reason why. So when I went to Rock the Bells, I made sure I was ready for to see Redman, because anybody knows Redman is everyone knows that Redman is currently a skydiver, a professional skydiver. He's a professional skydiver for like 7 years, and the Rock the Bells Instagram page advertised that Redman was practicing to dive onto the stage. And I'm like, yo, I gotta be there for that, bro. Like, I gotta see that in person. And I'm sitting there, waiting. I'm like, all right, that's the plane. I'm looking at remember, I'm looking at every other plane. All right, oh no, that's him. Nah, that's all right, that's him. And it wasn't. And next thing you know, you just seen them on stage. They just turned around him and Meth.
Yep.
I'm like, oh shit, like what happened? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, shout out to Freddie too, man.
Yeah, shout out to Freddie, man. Shout out to
on
Freddie. Nah, I don't think she on here right now.
Okay, yeah, shout out to Freddie.
But shout out to Freddie, man, because like me and you, we was already gonna be meeting up at the Grammy Museum that night, but we end up meeting Freddie that night, who still ended up being friends with you after that. Like you didn't know Freddie, you know what I'm saying?
And Freddie, she's a she's a Norca now, but she's originally from BK. She's originally from BK.
Facts.
And
Facts.
but the funniest thing is, right? The funniest thing I remember that night is in Top Steiner parking lot,
Okay.
he was like, "Yo, man, hey, is it cool to smoke around here? You sure we good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, watch this." And I smoked right in front of the sheriff department because the sheriff department had just rolled past. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just to prove a point how legal it is now.
I was tripping, bro, because I'm not used to that. I mean, even now with it being decriminalized here,
Right.
I still kind of just just watch my back a little bit when I'm out in public. But
Yeah.
but just to be able to fire that shit up, like I was just getting used to it from on the New York side.
Yeah.
I was just getting used to it out there because it's so many people. Like who gonna bum rush just you when they smell some weed?
Yeah.
But it's legal though. It's legal though. You know what I'm
It's legal.
saying? So Jersey a little different, man. It ain't hundreds of people just walking in one spot at one time. We was kind of off to ourselves and shit. In a restaurant parking lot. So
Yeah.
I was like, man, I don't wanna smoke this shit and everybody can see that it's us. Because even though it's legal,
Yeah.
some civilians may not want to smell it still.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but hold up. Cher just said something. She said we showed out in Bushwick though. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now me, when we first touched down, they had a smoke shop right down the street. You know what I'm saying? And they had a little bench right outside there, man. And yeah, we just blazed up right there. But when we was in Brooklyn though, when all of us was in Brooklyn at the Hove event, that's something else I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
That Hove event, Book of Hove, me, you, chop it up, and Sherry and Freddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that was a dope thing too, man. Like it seemed like we always linking up for these hip hop events and shit, man. Going to like some legendary shit, you know what I'm saying? Because we share that commonality, man. That love for hip hop, bro. That's one of the beautiful things about Instagram and just being able to just pull up on niggas like, yo, what's up, nigga? You say you're a hip hop head. Look, well, they got this thing going on, nigga, right around the corner from you. I'm flying into your city. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Just dope shit, man. So I respect it, fam.
Yeah. That was a dope experience at the whole museum though. That shit was fire. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. That shit. And what I surprised y'all with.
Yeah, you made the video. Yeah.
Made a little mini documentary of the whole
Yeah.
experience. We went to the vinyl spot. Actually, it's crazy because I'm about to get a new vinyl player, so I need.
Okay.
So I'll definitely be hitting that spot up again. Um,
Which one did we go to? We went to Head Sounds
it's
in Fort Greene.
Fort Greene, yeah.
Yeah.
Fort Greene,
Yeah, that's right. That's the
Yeah.
one that I first met. I first met Rich and Triborough at that one, you know what I'm saying, back in like 2022.
Yeah.
So that's one of our favorite spots, man. I got to take you to A1 in Manhattan. Definitely,
Okay.
you're going to definitely love A1. A1 got classics, bro. I'm talking about classics upon classics. It's almost like it's a DJ that donate records to them or something. Like a nigga, a DJ Clue or somebody just donate records to him because them niggas had everything.
Damn.
Bro, you go broke in that motherfucker. For
I
real,
got,
for
I
real.
got, I got, I got to fuck with it. I got somebody to get a new vinyl player, and it's just nothing but classics and that original music sound.
Yeah.
So
The shit beautiful, man. I love that it's coming back and and it's making for dope little meetups and a dope little way to have convos and shit, man. Go crate digging, man, and just pulling out albums, just talking about that shit, man, and seeing what gems you find. This shit is dope to me, man. Shit is
yeah,
dope to me, man.
shit is fire. And again, like we live in a time where we live in a time where we're honoring the history of everything that we grew to love that just happened to be timeless. And then years from now, we're gonna appreciate this era of
Yeah.
hip hop. We're gonna years from now because I still feel it's a good era of hip hop because with the internet, people have more freedom to make
Mm-hmm.
raw music opposed to I gotta make music according to the radio.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And those
Yeah.
them days is you know is
But
done.
then the downside of that is that ain't nobody kind of moderating the quality of the music that's being put out. We done cut out the middleman, we done cut out the A&R and shit. Artist development to where now we just getting straight filth. It's disgusting. Some of this shit I be hearing ain't even. I mean, I know it's under the umbrella of hip hop because they rapping, but yeah, man, it's sad. And I'm just stuck on 80s and 90s. Even some 2000 shit, but most of my era now is like 80s and 90s, man. I'm stuck in that era. You know what I mean?
I'm 90s all day. It's not like listen. I'm gonna say this. Rest in peace to my boy Shaka from the Spies. He was my cousin's best friend, and he
God
told me this.
bless.
He told me this in '92.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Listen, man. Now, mind you, we all hip hop element, but he used to love his R&B. He used to be singing, in X's and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Listen, man, it's nothing like the old school R&B." He said, "It ain't nothing like it." He said, "Hip hop is still young." So now, you know, years later, it's 2024. I can say it's not like the '90s hip hop.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for
Is
real.
it will never be. I mean, you feel like a recapture of the essence through people like that raw, you know, uh, Griselda sound, Alchemist sound, Hit Boy sound. I like what they doing, Larry June and all of them. I
Yeah.
like what they doing. I like raw. When it comes to new music, it comes to this day and time. I like what Stove God Cook is doing, whatever. But you know, you can tell that they represent like a continuation of the '90s in a sense. You get what I'm saying? With
Mm-hmm.
bars and raw beats. And it kind of remind and even them, they kind of remind me of. I told somebody, I said, "Yo, West Side Gun," and quote me. I might sound again, I might sound crazy in this.
Mm-hmm. You might be bugging.
So those Griselda beats, it remind me of early Wu Tang days.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
of course.
And West Side Gun, to me, his style is a combination of
Let me guess.
Ray and Ghost and Pimp C.
Okay, I was finna say Ghost, but where the pimp come in at?
Yo, real talk. Um, the
Just the
style,
swag, the swag with it.
it's the swag
Okay,
and the energy.
I got you. I
You
got you.
understand the energy.
Where it ain't so much what he's saying, it's how he's saying it, the confidence that's coming out with it.
Yeah.
I can dig that. I heard that
You know what
several
I'm saying?
times.
You know what I mean? Like he definitely fuck with Pimp. You could tell. Like he listened to MF. This person listened to MF Doom and UGK. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And you know, uh, he definitely had a South elements in his music. Um, shit. Like I said, it's just raw.
Mm-hmm.
Again, when you watch this documentary, you can see and feel raw energy in this documentary. Like I'm gonna be honest, this documentary by design, is
Mm-hmm.
not meant for commercial. Straight up, I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not meant for commercial. It's is raw. It's raw, has raw, timeless energy.
Okay.
visually, you know. So that's what you're going to get from this. And like Dame just said, he said it keeps you captured in your seat. You know, it's not too much. It's no dull moment. You know, which is not easy to accomplish because it's a
Yeah.
documentary. You
I
know,
ain't gonna lie.
you know,
And then at the same time, it's not like super long either, man. You know, it's a good watch. It's a real good watch. Like anybody would quickly watch all 3 episodes if they had them all on deck right there. You would easily watch it, and before you know it, you're done. You know, so it's like it's gonna be addicting to some of these cats, and you probably find yourself watching all 3 over and over. You know, because it's dope. I'm telling you, man. When I saw it, I was like, we can run it back again, right here at this pizza table or wherever we, at Hackensack.
right?
We can run it back again. It was just that dope. Cause I'm a hip hop head, so yeah,
Right.
of course I'm gonna be interested. But I just think anybody that's into documentaries, especially like music documentaries, they would love it. They would love it, man.
And can I ask you a question?
Yo,
I want to ask you this question before we roll out. I want to ask you this question,
what's that? What's good?
and this is what I mm, this is what Fat Lace. Shout out to Fat Lace. This is what Fat Lace said to me. He says, "Wait, when I watched it, right, and I got this. He's not the first, and I doubt if he's the last to say that. He said when I seen the documentaries, I loved it, but I want more."
Yeah,
And he said, did you do that on purpose? Again, by design. By design. That's my form. That's the formula. You watch it and you want more. You watch it and you want more. And everyone will get more. Everyone will get more. You know, after part 3, get ready for verse guys.
mm-hmm.
In the meantime, again, thanks everyone who have supported. You gotta respect the legends of hip hop legacy, part 1, 2, and 3, the trilogy. You know, the trilogy of Jersey's impact, how hip hop influenced Jersey, and in return, how Jersey influenced hip hop.
Right.
Real simple. How the NBA influenced Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson, and how Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan influenced the NBA. Y'all see the cycle, y'all see the pattern, y'all see what it understand the core of the concept, you know.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. Hey man, salute to my guy, man, Ray Landski. I appreciate you taking the time. Boy, we done chopped it up for a good damn near 2.5 hours, man. So that's a good look, man.
Real talk.
And it's been a long time too, man. So I'm glad we locked in, man, and got this shit together. So salute to everything, man, that you got going. If you need anything, fam, hit me up, man. You know, I got you. I'll help you however you need some help, man, with this journey, man, with this legacy, man. So just know I got your back, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it. Shouts to everybody, man. Listen,
Yeah.
God first, my cousin L forever. You know, thank you to the family, Hip Hop Commission, everybody.
Yeah.
Listen, it's everybody who's been on the journey with me in this project. You know, everybody. You know, from the early stages, my guy Ed Reed. You know, Aaliyah. You know, I didn't forget you. You know, hope this reaches you. You know, to the Alquan, Redline. You know, Pop Tiff. You know, the list goes on. You know, so I want to thank everybody that definitely walked with me in this journey. You know, I just played my part. You know, once again. You gotta respect the legends of hip hop legacy. If you want to see it in your town, DM me. You know, venues we can set up. You gotta expect, live streaming experience in your town. You gotta,
right.
if you want, you gotta respect legends screening experience in your town. DM, you gotta respect the legends on Instagram. Ray Landski.
Already, man. And y'all know how we do here at Back to the Lab. We celebrating classic hip hop albums, legendary MCs, DJs, producers, etc., in a cashmere sweater. Hey, Ray Landski, appreciate your time, fam.
Hey, same here, my brother.
All right, we gonna sign out, yo. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Peace and blessings. Salute.